this tune is called Sous les toits de la rue Tiquetonne, under the roofs on the street Tiquetonne. I don't know where that comes from, I don't know where the tune's from, or the place, but it's a nice tune. Left hand is really quite simple, so I won't spend much time on it. The chords are A minor, and then A minor again. And when I get two bars of the same chord, I normally play the root note and then the fifth. So it's, which would be, if I do it up here. So it adds more variety than just playing the same root note all the way through. Almost all the chords change once per bar, so you don't have to do that for every chord. So they are A minor, and you reach down one note for D minor, back to A minor. Now the next two bars, you have a choice. You can either play D minor as a two-bar link, and that fits well with the tune. Or you can play D minor, A minor. And that leads us nicely to E. If you do that, there's a nice clash between the melody and the bass line. So it would be D minor, A minor, and that chord is quite nice if it clashes, if you like the clash. So either D minor, A minor, or D minor, D minor. And then E, and another E, or an E7, then A minor, A minor again, D minor, A minor, D minor, A minor, E, or E7. So this is E, this is E7, and then A minor. And that chord sequence repeats several times during the opening section and the third section. The second section is slightly different, same chords, different order. Start with D minor, A minor, E, A minor, and then that happens again. D minor, A minor, E, A minor. So it's, the whole piece is one of those two sections. It's either A minor, A minor, D minor, A minor, D minor, A minor, E, E, A minor, D minor, A minor, D minor, A minor, E, A. That's the section one. Or it's the D minor, A minor, E, A minor, D minor, A minor, E, A minor section that repeats. I won't spend too long on that, just for those of you that may not know how the accordion is set out. Normally you've got a row of bass notes here, which we're not looking at all today. The second row back, those are your main bass notes, and the one we're looking for to start with is A minor. Normally we'll have a little raised area on the E, so the A is next to that, so that's the A bass note. Then we get the major chord and the minor chord behind that. So it's bass, major, minor, bass, major, minor. And what we're doing is, here, in most of these chords are minor, so it's bass, minor, minor. Or, in the case of E, major. So the main interest in this piece is in the tune, not in the chords. It's quite important to get the fingering right. I'll just stand back a bit so you can see the whole keyboard. It starts with 5 notes that run down, 6 notes that run down, and obviously we don't have 6 fingers, so we have to swap one finger over at the end. second finger over. But that's quite good because it allows us to get our thumb back on C for the next passage, and there's quite a large jump here. So once more. And then the thumb under for the C. And then a big stretch for the C. Just once more very slowly because that figure comes back a lot. And we can stay on the second finger for the F, A, B, A, F, C. Again, we get the second finger over for the B. So then we get the opening phrase starting again. The next few notes are the same, but instead of going down, we go up, and then down. So the whole of that phrase. The second section, instead of moving by step, plays notes of the chord over a D minor chord. We have, although we've got a D minor chord in the left hand, we've actually got a slightly different chord in the right hand, and that's one of the reasons I like this piece. So instead of, we have just that little bit of melodic interest. So it's D, B, F, D, B, F. And then we have an A minor chord. We have the same sort of pattern that we had earlier. And then back to the chords. And then moving by step again. I'll play that once more slowly. You can do a little twiddle on the chords if you want some faster notes. So instead of going, you can play. Which sort of highlights the clashing note, which is quite nice. The other thing you can do is that when you get the bass note, occasionally you can really hang on to the bass note in the left hand. So when you've got the D and the D and the A, you can play or. It's got a very different feel to how heavy you play the left hand. That's the first section, the first two sections. Then what we have the first tune again, but we have a variation on it, so we have many more notes. So instead of, we have, so we fill in all the long notes with moving quavers, apart from the first one. again. I'll just play the whole of that quite slowly. Really is just a tune. If I was playing, but put extra F's in and extra E's in. It's just a tune with one or two repeated notes between the long notes. And in the last section, instead of going, does it backwards. You might want to experiment with fingerings, but one thing I've found in that difficult third section is I want to be on the E with my fourth finger. First time you have an upbeat to it, so that's easy enough. Because you want to be on the thumb there to make this leap easier. But then come back to the fourth finger here. So I hope that's some use. Good luck.